What's going on, Talking Sheep? We are back here for another episode. I'm here with Ron Dog, and we got some special guests in the building today. Special guest, dog.
Yes, sir.
We got Josh Davis and Young Reese.
Yes, sir. What's going on, my brother?
Yeah, I'll let you guys introduce yourself. Josh, you can go first. Just kind of give a rundown of who you are, what you do, your connection with him.
Sure. So my name's Josh Davis. I'm Reese's manager, friend of yours.
Hell yeah.
Known you for a while. Reese and I worked together. We met during something called Rap Campp.
Mm-hmm.
A friend of ours, two friends of ours, two people that he works with closely on a lot of his music, created this collective of artists called Rap Campp. And then we all got together and created a couple albums out of it. And after the first one, I met Reese and we hit it off. It was pretty dope. And some time down the road, this guy named Mike Cooley was like, hey, here's an interesting idea for you. This guy's looking for management and I think you'd be a good fit. So we connected and the rest is kind of history.
Hell yeah.
Here we are. Yo, what's going on? It's Young Reese Dude, Mr. Everywhere, You Never There. Fact provider,
Hell yeah.
father, husband, ex-gangster, whatever you want to call me.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to my brother Chili Chill. One shot, one kill. What's the deal? And like Josh said, we met, through Rap Campp and started building a bond through that. And, as I continue to grow, you try to build a team so you can grow as well. And like Cooley said, Cooley thought it would be a good idea for to stick him with me. Now he's in one hell of a ride, and
Hell yeah.
I don't know if he gonna want to get off or not. But
No, I'm strapped in.
shit about to get real bumpy around here. So
Hell yeah. That's like buckle in, right?
yeah, buckle the fuck in. Yeah.
That's dope. So that's originally how you got into managing, though, right? So
Yeah, straight
So
up off of Rap Campp.
wow, that's dope. So now, what is Rap Campp? Because I've heard about it. I've seen it online. It's making some noise. What is
so
Rap Campp?
cool.
So Rap Campp was this, like he was talking about Cooley, and shout out to Don Johnson, the guy
Yes, sir,
behind
yes,
the
sir.
boards.
Ones and
Him and
dudes.
Cooley are producers as well. As you know, Cooley is an artist. They had this idea to like bridge the gap between different personalities and different artist type
Okay.
in Dayton. But instead of like trying to do it in multiple sessions, they were like, we're gonna pretty much have like you remember like the old school lock-in dances where everybody would just come in and you stay till 6 a.m. or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it was kind of like that. But like Cooley actually camped out there. We was gonna actually camp and everything. And
3 days.
3 days, and they put a bunch of artists in the same room, a bunch of A-type personalities. And thank God nobody actually crashed out, against each other. But it actually was the adverse effect where a lot of people who never thought they would ever get to work with certain people got to work with certain people, and it helped build a ton of relationships that nobody thought was gonna ever get built. And out of that, we were able to get 2 albums,
Damn.
Two
really good
ass
albums.
Wow. So it's like everyone kind of collaborating together
Yeah.
to make projects, and you got producers, engineers,
Yeah,
artists.
yeah.
Just two. It's just Don Johnson and
Don
Cooley
Johnson
the curator.
and Cooley the curator. Them are the only 2 producers. But then you got rappers like T Hunt, Shady Black, Picket Fence, Ill Win. Man, it's so many. I know I might forget
Yeah,
somebody.
so the first one started off, including Reese, was 11 artists,
yeah,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, that's about right.
And then Rap Campp Volume 2
It-
touched like, I don't know if 30 is
It was
right.
like 30
31?
on the upward of 30 artists. Yeah,
Yeah, so jump from 11 to 30, and you hear all of them on the album.
yeah.
Whether it be a hook or I
A
don't know,
verse, whatever,
ad libs.
yeah. Yeah.
As minimalistic as it gets, like you hear all the artists because they
Right.
all just end up working together.
So it's a clip of Tupac out there where like Tupac is recording an album and he has everybody in the room and he's like, if you have something for this beat and nobody else has something, then you go and we'll go. That's literally what Rap Campp was. Like he may have something, but you don't. But Josh may have 4 bars.
Right.
So then we add all that together and then somehow end up with a song. then we move on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? And then and what makes it easier is there's a Dropbox folder that everybody has access to. So like, so all the beats are in that folder. So you don't have to worry about fishing and looking. You could play everything. You could play everything in your head and be like write something to it. And I may be writing something to this beat and I don't know that he's writing something. The next thing you know, he got a 16, I got a 16. Now we just need a hook for it. You know
so what if somebody does the whole beat?
That has happened before too.
Wow.
That has happened before too. So
and like, it's one of those things where so the beat gets taken, nobody's mad about it because Don and Cooley have like 30 other
30,
beats
45 other beats in there,
and they have all the artists have access to the folder for the whole 24 hours that the album is being recorded. So it makes it that much easier for everybody to collaborate.
And also what's dope is like nothing gets sent out until you get there. So like no one gets like there's no writing outside of Rap Campp for the beat. So you don't come in prepared unless you got some verses that just sitting around and then they fit, you know what I'm saying? But you don't come in prepared because you already wrote a verse and a hook to something.
It's always day of.
Like so that's
wild, bro.
So like it kind of actually takes it takes the ego out and it adds the ego too, if that makes sense. So like from your ego being taken out, because you have to humble yourself to realize like, all right,
start from scratch.
I gotta start from scratch. But also if you're an MC, you're a gladiator.
Right.
So I don't give a fuck who writing on this beat.
Right,
I'm trying to outdo him. So it's a perfect yin and a yang, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, we were at a little poker thing, bro, and the one dude started talking about Rap Campp, and I was like, you know what?
No way.
I was like, my dude Josh is involved in that, like, because I haven't really known what it is, so I waited to bring you guys on to hear all about it.
Right.
But that's pretty wild, though.
Yeah, man, it is.
Yeah, check it out.
Like for somebody who, like, cause me, I'm a person that I like to be in the studio by myself, away from everything. So I believe in no distractions when you're working.
So do you have a home studio set up?
Yeah, I have a home studio set up. So a lot of times I feel like I can be as creative as I want to. And even in this setting, you know, usually when you're around other people, you tend to, as an artist, you tend to draw back your creativity because you don't, you know what I'm saying? As artists, we are sensitive and you don't want to be judged on what you're doing creatively. Because like I said, that sensitivity will turn into anger and so forth and so on.
Yeah, for sure.
But I didn't feel like that with Rap Campp. Like I felt like it felt right at home. It felt like when like all the cousins would get together at like grandma's house.
Right.
And we would play
for a cookout.
Cookout, play games, sit and play Nintendo 64.
Straight up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
which is so wild too, because especially nowadays, right? Like egos and you got a lot of assholes in the world. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so for everyone to come together and kind of be on the same page, and
it was bananas.
It's very refreshing.
Yeah, I've never seen so many A-type personalities in the same room, and there was not one argument. Unless somebody took somebody's plate of food. That was probably about it. But other than that, like I don't think I've ever seen that many personalities in one room and seeing everybody coexist with no problems.
Yeah. Okay, so now before Rap Campp, when did you initially get into music? When did this whole start for you?
Oh man, shit.
Birth.
Sorry if I started questioning.
Yeah, right. But like he said, I've always been around music my whole life. At one point, my dad and my uncle were MCs, and then my uncle had to go and do a bid, so my dad kind of drew back from it. And you know, as I got older, I played football for a little bit, had a couple injuries. That stopped me from playing, and then that's when I kind of not playing football made me realize my love for hip hop. And you know, that's when I kind of started to navigate towards it, maybe like the 9th or the 10th grade, but also still at the time still being in the streets too myself. You know, so I just kind of navigated both of them. But like hip hop has been in me my whole life. Now I probably didn't take it serious till after I graduated high school. And was like, all right, yo, I really want to do this. Yeah. And still but still didn't really know what type of artist I was. I will say the pandemic era, like I shouted out Chili Chill in the beginning. The pandemic era kind of shaped who I am now because I didn't have a home studio, and bro kept telling me like, bro, you need to get a home studio. You need to get a home studio. As soon as I got a home studio, like sitting in the house all that time and we couldn't go nowhere, we turned up. And I think like that year that I got, like 2020, I might have dropped maybe 3 or 4 projects, like 3 or 4 EPs that year. Just like, and then like once I found my foot and it was on. So like, and just years of doing them couple years of doing that, then I stumbled and bumbled into Don Johnson, and you know, like I said, the rest is history after that.
Yeah. Damn.
Now, where'd you come up with your name, Young Reese Dude?
So
what inspired you for that name?
So Reese is actually my last name. And I believe in lineage and believe in, you know, like carrying the mantle of your family. But the dude came from RP, my brother Q Stone. When we was in high school, he used to see me down the hallway and he'd yell, "Reese, dude." So like I was Young Reese all the way up until he passed away. And like that memory of him made me decide to like add dude to it.
Yeah.
And man, so it's, you know, and I feel like everybody says like, you know, we older, you can't say young, put young in front. Man, you as young as you feel, man. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a difference between acting young and feeling young, you know what I'm saying? So like it's worked out well for me, you know.
Yeah. That's dope. So now getting out of high school, is that when you really did you start doing shows out of high school, or was it you were writing, recording, or
so like out of high school, I did my first project. It was called Young Reese the Natural, and I actually did it at the legendary. Well, now it's Raise the Bar, but it was Mo Beats Studio, RRP Mo Beats, and after that, I kind of went. You know, like that's where I kind of went. You know, every artist goes on that journey where, you know, they see and hear themselves, and then they like, all right, well, let's figure out what we want to do and do more. And so, like maybe a couple years later, I started doing shows. After that, I did a project with my guy Icon, and we did a project was called Autopilot, and that's like when I got my first show. And after that, bro, I was hooked. Like
first show
it ain't like the energy of performing in front of a crowd is so it's so different. Like Chill always says, like, bro, he like, man, you a hell of a rapper, but you're a better performer than you are a rapper.
And that's an important.
So like, and like if anybody like if you really know me and see my personality, all of that comes out on stage.
Yeah, watching you perform is always a lot of fun.
Yeah, so like, I'm heavy on involving the crowd, heavy on like just being myself. So there may be a joke, I may make you think, we may drop a tear or two, but it's because that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't believe in faking anything, and so like I think once you are as authentic as that, the energy you receive back in shows like makes it 10 times better.
Yeah.
Now, was there a specific time that made you, either a time or a person that made you stop and be like, all right, well, this is a nice hobby, but I want to do this full on now? Like this is it. This is what I want to do.
So there's 2 times that has happened. My pops, like I told you, he did. He was a rapper, but he's like, man, he's a hip hop historian. So like I think the first project we did, my dad was actually on The Natural, the one I recorded at Mo Beats.
That's sweet.
That's cool,
and I like, matter of fact, I need to go up there and see if they still got those files. Yeah. But like just hearing like how proud and the admiration, you know, like I got from him was one. And then number 2, I did a show called the Katie Dollar Show here in Dayton. And I rapped and Katie Dollar shared it. And Eric B from Eric B and Rap Campp reached out to KD.
Damn.
And told him like, yo, like I just want to talk to him and tell him to keep going. And so once I got that, like you know, he's a legend. So once I got stamped by that, I was like, yeah, it's up. Like ain't no, like there's no turning back.
Yeah, 100%. That's dope though.
That's
for sure.
Yeah, man. Like I try not to toot my own horn, but I've seen some things.
Yeah, you have to sometimes.
I'm blessed, man.
I was about to say that.
Still humble, but you know what I mean?
I'm blessed and highly favored.
You deserve
man.
to. You earned it.
Thank you, good brother.
Yeah. Okay, so what's been the hardest part, right, of getting out there?
So the internet is a gift and a curse, right? The internet is so great because it makes everything accessible, but the internet is also a curse because it makes everything so accessible. I got compared to like grocery shopping for like fruit and vegetables. Like you got to dig through all the bad vegetables to find a good one. But after so long, you're like, man, fuck this. I'm going to the frozen section. So like, and that's literally what it's like looking for good music, bro.
For sure.
So like, you know, like, and now everybody does music now.
Everybody wants to be an artist.
Yeah. So it's so saturated that it'll make like it'll tire you out. So like it's hard for like because I'm a lyricist, so it's hard for guys like me to stand out. Excuse me, when 70% of the rappers are, you know, what's popular. So, and if you are looking for a lyricist, by the time you get to that, when you get to the 71%, you can find me. Your ears are exhausted and you're tired of even looking. Now you're like, I'd rather go listen to folk music or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think to me that's the hardest part and the easiest part. The easiest part is I could put it out there and try to promote it the best way I can, and if it catches, it catches. You know what I'm saying? But the hardest part is when will it catch? You know what I'm saying? Or if it catches. Because you could put your heart and soul into something and think it's the one. But if the people don't think it's the one, it don't matter. So I think that's where you walk that fine line of trying to do it for the love. It's always the one that
you hate that everyone loves.
Oh, facts. Facts.
As an artist, facts. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
Now, from a manager's position, what is the toughest part of trying to build an artist?
All right. So Reese already has a wonderful following without me. I'm here now to help that following evolve into double what it is and reach hopefully all the right ears. You know, the hardest. You said what's the hardest part?
Yeah, the toughest, hardest.
Dude, gosh, just getting emails back. Like I can send 10, 20 emails a day, but just waiting for whoever to just send a response is brutal.
Yeah.
Really is. Especially because like I'm so fresh into this. Nobody knows me. Yeah, I mean, you guys know me because we have history.
Right.
But you know, I don't have a very substantial following. But you know, it's my job to make sure that's not the case anymore, and to use my momentum to boost his momentum.
Yeah, work off each other.
Yeah.
I tell them all the time, man. Like it's a marathon, not a sprint.
True.
So like even with him being so fresh into it, like bro, I don't expect you to know everything overnight. You know what I'm saying? It takes time, and so like when we do get small victories, we celebrate them. You know what I'm saying? Like and there, you know, like because I did a lot of this by myself. It was either by myself or with me and Chill. You know what I'm saying? And we sat and we would send out emails and stuff and we may not hear nothing back. We could send 30 emails out and get one back in 6 months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just a part of the grind, man. I think you know, once you learn not to take it so personal or like take one on the chin, pause.
You have to though. I mean, you can't let it like affect you.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean. Yeah, for sure.
But like he's doing a good job. He's doing a good job. You know it, bro.
Appreciate it.
Which is dope, man. I mean, you got to have that dynamic though. I mean, you got to work off each other. You know, that's I think a lot of the problems with a lot of managers and artists, like they don't have that.
Yeah, I care about what's going on with him. You know, like
you want him to win more than anybody, you know?
I'm just happy to be a part of it. But
yeah,
you know, it's a blessing to be.
So how do you deal with like the pressure and the expectations as things are moving? Do you have pressure on you, would you say, or you just letting the chips fall where they?
Man, listen, I tell people all the time, it's only music. It's just my thoughts. That's all.
Yeah.
You know, like you in life, you're not gonna meet somebody that like you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in life you're gonna meet somebody that ain't gonna like you. You're gonna meet people that like you. Can't get too high on the high or too lows on the lows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, you know, I like I said, I lived a different life for a while. So like the pressure that other people be talking about, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like that's minuscule to what like I've seen in my life.
Yeah.
You know, and I honestly, as long as I'm having fun with it, I'm good. You know, and then like I don't go back and forth on the internet because I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? I don't subscribe to that. So like you don't like it, that's cool. You have, and I think like as artists, even though as sensitive as we are, we have to understand that everybody is, they're allowed to have their own opinion. The only thing one of the things that suck about the internet is they can vocalize that opinion. Since the internet is filled with a lot of followers, other people who never thought that would be like, oh yeah, you might be right. You know what I'm saying? With no facts to back it. as long as you don't take that too serious, I think you're good, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
Now, what was the first moment you felt like you had a real breakthrough? Like, this is it. This is what's going to go. This is what's going to start.
Actually, it was this past, well, you know, we in 2026 now. So in 2025, I got played on Shade 4-5.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I got played on Shade 4-5. Shout out to Imperative. We did a joint called However They Want It. And played on Shade 45 a couple times. And I was like, yeah, we out of here. The rocket is to my back. But you know, it ain't your time and it's God's time. And so, you know, I humbled myself, had to humble myself, and that doesn't mean anything bad happened, you know, because I'm still trucking along. But understanding that it don't happen overnight.
That's what a lot of people think too, dude.
Yeah.
And it's a long
process. I believe that it's like a saying that it takes an overnight success. I know you don't become an overnight success till 10 years of work. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't like.
They just don't see it.
They don't see it. They don't see it. Yeah.
So now, who's really influenced you? I know you said your dad, right?
Yeah.
Are there any other like influences that you've kind of drawn from to create your style, or
Jay-Z, Raekwon. I'm trying to think. It's a couple more. Currency's
fire.
Oh God, that's one more. Yeah. I know it's one more and I can't think, but them three for sure.
Okay.
Off the top of my head.
Now, who would be a dream feature?
Oh, Hove. That's he told me to take the 500,000 instead of taking the dinner. So,
yeah, dinner could be valuable too.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'll take the 500,000 and hope I could double it, and then we'll see. I'll meet him at the, meet him at the top somewhere. Yeah.
Now, outside of music, what experiences or influenced you to become the artist you are?
My circumstances. Like I said, I come from I am lucky. I am one of the lucky ones to come from, at least where I come from, to come from a 2-parent household. My mom worked and went to school. My pops worked 2 jobs. My dad left the streets to, you know, work and, you know, make sure we was taken care of. And, you know, like just being poverty stricken, it still wasn't enough. So like I hustled, you know, myself. And just, you know, like the things I've seen, I lost my brother to the same game that, you know, I thought I loved. Long live Black Mac, you know what I'm saying? And just losing friends, and whether it was to the streets, whether it was to the grave, whether it was to the cell. So a lot of like I don't lie in my music, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of that stuff is from things I've seen and the stories I've been a part of. So a lot of that just you know, just wanting to be better. I've always had a very creative mind. As a kid, I thought I'd draw cartoons, but then I realized I couldn't draw. but creatively and artistically, it's always been there. And so it seemed like once I started rapping, it became a lot easier to express myself.
Yeah. So you knew that was it.
Yeah, facts. Oh yeah.
So speaking of creating, right? Walk us through your creative process. Like even at home studio, right? Do you write first? Do you get in there? Do you punch in? How does that work for you? What's the process of making like a song?
So no knock to anybody that punches in, because I know like when I say this, people will be like,
they're probably gonna take it the wrong way.
They're gonna take it the wrong way. But I am a writer. I write fully through. I also believe that when I record it, if I can't record it fully through, then I can't perform it. So I need to be able to record it fully through.
So you doing like a whole 16?
Yeah, like I'm going whole 16 all the way through. Okay. Now if I've had 32s, 44s. I've had, you know, like you know the verses where it's just all bars, 3 minutes, and I've rapped them all the way through.
Damn.
I've had times where like now don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say there isn't times that I haven't punched in.
Yeah.
Because like Don has recorded me before, and he'd be like, bro, like we ain't doing this all over. You literally you got 4 bars left.
I guess like some old school. Like what was it that they used to record on? Like was it like 8-tracks or something? They had to do one take for the whole thing, bro.
But and that's just how I am. And he'd be like, Don be like, bro, We're not doing this.
Yeah, I
bro.
could. That would.
It's a 3-minute song, bro. We got 4 seconds left. You punching in, bro. So yeah, so like, but like, I don't agree with people who say people that punch in don't write because you literally are formulating lines in your head. So you're writing in your head. It's not freestyling, but you're writing in your head, listening to the next. Because that's all writing is. Like when you writing, you may catch your first couple bars, then you read it over again, then you catch your next couple bars. That's all punching in is, except it's the recording process. Yeah. Me, I like to write it all, then rap it because I know I'm sitting on the same rhythm. The way, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to write it, I want to rap it in the rhythm that I wrote it. Sometimes with punching in, like you can come in too hot, you can come in too cold.
Your cadences,
your cadence can switch. You know what I'm saying? So I need to like. I try to make my music as conversational as possible, but I play with my voice a lot too. So I need to make sure that, like, if I play with my voice in 2 bars ago and I got to do that for the next 4 bars, that if I punch in, I got to keep that. But sometimes when you in the flow, it's hard to not, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if that gets disrupted, then I don't know if I can do that, you know what I'm saying, or replicate that.
Yeah.
Now, is there a certain message or feeling you want your listeners to take from your music?
That I don't glorify the streets. I just talk about I talk about my reality. My goal isn't to tell you to go do something or not to do something. Like my goal is just for you to, like I try to write it. Chill says I write in a cinematic sense. Like I tell stories. You know what I'm saying? And like I just try to give you a different point of view from things. You know what I'm saying? Like you may be a young guy out there doing your thing, and you know, like a lot of older guys may have told you something, but it sounds like they preaching. I don't want to preach to you. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be like, all right, well, this is how it happened for me. Right. And you take it however you take it, and you go with it. But you know, like I want you to be able to feel it too. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you to be able to like you embody what I'm talking about. So even if you still decide to go keep it on your way, you could. It may be something in there that you could be like, oh man, I learned this. Maybe I shouldn't do this that way. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what's one song what's your favorite song? Let me say that. What's your favorite song you've made?
Whoa. Josh, you ain't prepared me for that. Oh, shit.
I mean, man, you said 2020. What, 4 EPs? I mean, you got a lot of music.
I mean,
just this or 2025.
I dropped 4 albums in 5 months.
2 of them are in my coat pocket.
Like it's
like how many songs on the damn album, bro? That's a lot.
Like one of them got 8. It's about 8. Most of them are double digits though. 8, 12, 11, 9. You know what I'm saying? I think 12 is a sweet spot for music. You know what I'm saying? Like especially as long as your songs aren't too long, you know, it doesn't bore the listener. And like when you get to the 12th song, you be like, damn, it's over already. Oh, but let's see. I'm trying to think.
Or what about an album, right? I mean, if you got multiple of those, then like you got a favorite album that you've released?
That I've released? Shit, that's hard too.
He said his
I love all of
album is in the making, bro.
Listen, whatever. So we're just gonna go with the latest one I dropped. The latest one I dropped is an album called God Bless Gordon Avenue. Okay. And it's an ode to a street that I lived on. It originated from an idea that me and Chill had called From Gordon with Love. And it was just, you know, like it was about my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So like each story is about my neighborhood. Shout out to my dog Craig Dyer over in the UK. He hand painted and did the cover art for it.
Damn, bro. It's sweet.
Yeah, and it's literally prayer hands over the house that I used to live in.
Wow.
But there's a record on there called Jesus Wept. And like in the hook I say, when mothers cried as Jesus wept. And then like in the song I talk about just a couple guys I knew that one of them ended up having to pay for the sins of his brother. You know what I'm saying? So like if we'll go with that. Okay. Cause that's the newest one. Oh, shout out to SPG Bam because he produced it as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Shout out, and once again, shout out to Craig Dyer again, bro. Like I got another. Like I'm just going in January. I'm gonna drop a 3-song project. You know what I'm saying? And Craig Dyer also did the album art for that too.
Yeah.
Dude's a phenomenal artist, bro.
Who
That's
did
crazy.
the artwork for the Luger Manifesto?
Oh, shout out to DJ SoulCal. He
That's
did
right.
he produced it and did the artwork for that too.
Damn.
You
Yeah,
know,
that
so
shit's
like
cool too.
yeah, man. I did my own artwork for Dark and Light.
Mm-hmm.
And like for real, bro.
That's what we got right here, bro. That's
yeah,
pretty cool. That's actually
Yeah.
a sweet,
Yeah.
sweet idea.
Yeah, so like if
Let me see real quick.
I try to not have to do any of the work.
Mhm.
Like when it comes to art, just cause I'll overthink that.
Yeah, it is very hard.
Yeah,
being an
and
artist.
like you know what I'm
yeah.
saying, like if I could just tell somebody like what I'm thinking in my head, and they can try to conceptualize it the best way they can,
Mhm.
then it works out.
So now, so obviously, right? You're doing CDs and everything.
Yeah.
Is that still a common thing?
Yeah, like so CDs, vinyls, and cassette tapes are like some of the, I believe, most purchased pieces of merch.
Damn.
Yeah, in music right now. Like I got a buddy right now who collects vinyl.
Mhm.
And like he literally posts like a vision board of vinyl every month
Damn.
on his like Instagram page.
Hmm.
Like I've started collecting vinyl. Now that's one thing I haven't done. I haven't done vinyl yet.
I always think those are so sweet.
Yeah.
Dude, I love the vinyl.
Yeah, so like
I got like 10 for Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I
me
love
and him were
gosh.
talking about like because he was saying how he was getting into vinyl and everything
Mm.
too. Like I got Jay-Z's Blueprint for Christmas
Oh,
from
that's
my
dope.
buddy I was just telling y'all about.
Yeah.
But like just the physical media is something that you can take and keep and cherish, because you know with streaming is here to like you think about it today
Oh, I
and then
know.
tomorrow it's gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just like like people having something that they can hold on to and say, yeah, like I like, because even with the light dark CD that Josh was showing y'all,
Mm-hmm.
like we did a limited drop. I think I may only have like online, because I'm selling them online. I think I may only have like 2 or 3 left.
Yeah.
So like once those 3 are gone,
I thought they sold out.
well the first set did. We did a redrop for them.
Oh, so you put. Yeah.
So like the first
Wow.
set was just light, and then we was like, well, we might as well do, for people that didn't get light, we do them together.
Yeah.
So light sold out completely, and then
Yeah.
dark is pretty much the light and dark combined is pretty much almost sold out. We got like 2 or 3 left,
That's
like I
wild,
said.
bro.
So,
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
but once them 3 are gone, that's it. Like I'm not, so like it gives, like I don't believe in fans. I believe in people that support you.
Yeah. So yeah.
It gives
supporters.
people that support you exclusivity. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still a fairly private person. So like there's not a lot about my personal life that you will see, but you'll hear.
Mm-hmm.
So like to be somebody who wants to go purchase something like that, you get some exclusivity, like of something that like you could have 20 or 30 years from now and be like, yo, I was, because when the rocket ship does take off,
Oh yeah, for sure.
you could be one of those ones that say, yo, man, I was there in the
Yeah.
beginning. You know
I
what I'm
got
saying?
the CDs.
Yeah, like so I so I'm grateful. I believe but I think we take people who listen to our music for granted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No one has to listen to your anything. No one has to click, like, share. No one has to do anything like that. So
Yeah.
like for people that not only want to just play my music but want to buy it,
Mm-hmm.
it's huge for me, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, God bless Gordon Ave already has 1,000+ streams and it just came out.
1,500. We can
1,500, excuse me.
2,500. No, that's dope. Though. Yeah, I always wondered that though, man. I've seen a few people do CDs and stuff, but this is dope, man. This really is really cool. I thought it was dead. I thought no one was doing CDs
No,
anymore.
so tonight actually, I'm not sure if you're gonna be there, but do you guys know what Boom Bap in Belmont is?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so that's where not to steer away from you, Reese.
No, do your thing.
So that's where Rap Campp started. Okay, started with Don Johnson and Cooley the Curator at Belmont Billiards, doing what's called Boom Bap at Belmont. So they have a bunch of different artists from all over, bring their own beats if they please, and they just freestyle the whole time. Or if they have written stuff, they can rap their written stuff. But anyway, they do it the first Saturday of every month, and today there's one tonight, and Rap Campp Volume 1 just got printed on a bunch of CDs
Oh, wow.
they're going to be selling at the Boom Bap. So
Damn.
it's definitely not a lost product,
Yeah, for
to
sure.
say the least. It's
That's
it's
wild.
really, really dope.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
It's kind of like you know when you go through your closet and you find that old concert tee you bought.
Oh yeah.
You're
for
like,
sure.
oh man, I remember that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does stay with you.
Yeah,
100%.
it sticks with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like every car has a CD player, you know, like it's still relevant.
Yeah. Yeah, we're there for sure. I mean, it's
Yeah.
still here.
Yeah.
So I just always wanted that though, because I always thought streaming would take it all out, which I think it did to an extent, but there still is people that really do, like real supporters. They want physical.
Yeah, and I feel like for people who are very in love with music, as we are,
Right? Yeah.
like
y'all are,
I hate going online to listen to music. Like
Mhm.
my favorite playlist is the one that I can sift through on my shelf.
Mhm.
You know, like
Yeah.
you can save all the playlists you want, but like he said, dude, I forget half the music I listen to because I'm not staring at my phone all the time, like
Mhm.
scrolling through it. But
Yeah.
say I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to play that record.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like
that's
having the
facts.
physical copies, being music heads, I feel like it just
There's more to
works.
it. Yeah. There's more to it. 100%.
I think too with me going to the gym is probably the reason I listen to music the most, because I don't like when I'm at home I turn the record player on. I turn my so I put a vinyl on. Hell, I was listening to Luther Vandross last night.
Hell yeah.
So but now the one great thing about streaming is because there are so many artists you can find new artists you like.
Yeah.
But I suggest to anybody that listens to music that if you do find that artist that resonates with you, go buy a physical copy of, you know what I'm saying?
Show your
Like,
love.
yeah. And also, like, I think where streaming started to die was when a lot of TikTok and gimmicky shit started to take over. You know what I'm saying? Then like, yeah, that song lasted for a summer, and then after that, they couldn't make another one.
Right.
So
bunch of one-hit
yeah, so like
wonders.
when you get on your whatever streaming site you take and your algorithm is all of that, you're like, oh man, I don't want none of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, or like when you find yourself streaming this same album over and over again, and you like, man, I must really love this album. I've streamed it enough to where I might as well buy it. You know, at this point,
100%.
So like,
that helps the artist too, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna make more money off this than you ever.
Oh, yeah,
will
for
on,
sure.
streams,
For sure.
bro, 'cause they
Absolutely.
kill people on streams.
yeah.
So
Yeah, that stuff is brutal.
yeah, that's wild. It's a great take for the fucking interview. I love it, man. So how do you prepare yourself, right, for either recording sessions or live performances, right? Is there any like pre-show rituals you got, or
so with recording, it's there's only one with recording. With recording, it's just like warming my vocals up. It's this Jay-Z line, or a couple lines I like to say from he says, on What More Can I Say? And it's usually, like I said, to either get my either warm my vocals up or to get my levels. And it's 1, 2, I won't stop abusing it. Groupie girl, stop false and accusing it. Back to the music, the Maybach roof is translucent. Niggas got a problem, Houston. What up, B? They can't shut up me, shut out. I, not even PE, I'm a ride. God forgive me for my brash delivery, but I remember vividly what the streets did to me. And that's usually how I warm my vocals up.
Yeah, that's
And but a show, we just pray before we, you know what I'm saying, before we perform.
Bless.
We just pray. And I like, so if you ever come to a show that I'm on, or a Young Reese Dude show, like if it's my show or any show that I get added to, like, and you offer me a drink and I turn it down, I promise it's not because I, you know what I'm saying, like I don't, well now I don't drink, but like if you say, man, you want some food or water or something, like I turn it down because I don't believe in eating or drinking before performing. Like it's just always been, like it's always been just like a taboo of mine. Now after I get off stage, and I'm sweating, I'm gonna go grab that.
For sure.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
need a water after that. Yeah.
But like even water, like
So you don't drink water before
nope,
performing,
before
or like
perform-
on stage at all, or
nope. It's just me and the towel. Look, he looked at Chill like, man, are you crazy? Serious?
he drinking water right now, man. Like he's, you know,
like he'll
That's wild,
like
bro.
he. So it's which is crazy because I've never lost my voice. I've never got like dry mouth during performances. Never, knock on wood that it never happens. You know what I'm saying? Never had like a cough or a hiccup or anything. And I'm afraid if I do drink water, that would be the one time.
Yeah.
Like,
possibly,
done forgot all my words because I choked. You know what I'm saying? So, so those are like my couple rituals.
That's wild.
Now, how does preparation look like from a management standpoint?
Preparation? Like as far as
maybe
like a show or
no, I haven't really been a part of it.
Well, it's still fresh. It's still new. So
the couple you have been at,
just show up in the crowd and go crazy.
And he looks at me and be like, "Are you ready?"
and
I'll be like, "Yeah, that's our routine so far. That's all we got right now."
Ready?
Yep, all right, well, we good then. See you out there.
So now, do you have anybody when you do perform? Do you have anyone on stage with you, or is it just you? You don't got a hype man?
Nope, bro. Just me and the DJ.
He is the hype man.
I literally
it's just you, bro.
I'm all energy.
His towel is the hype man.
Yeah, the towel probably is the hype man. And usually that don't come out till like halfway through the set.
Yeah, sweating.
Yeah, but like it's usually just me and Don.
Wow. Yeah. No hype man, no water. That's crazy. I'd probably pass out up there. That's rough, bro. So do you got anything coming up here soon? Are you said releasing right January? Is that?
Yeah, the end of January. We releasing a 3-song project. Each joint is produced by Nicholas Craven. It's called Have a Nice Day.
Have a Nice Day. Okay.
Like I said, Craig Dyer did the artwork for that. I got a show in February with my boy K Carter. I can't remember where it's at. Charge it to my head, not my heart. But it's called The Legend Show. K Carter had this song with me, Tino, Flam, Peter Prophet, and Peter MC all on it. And the song is called Legends.
Okay.
So we doing a whole show with everybody that was on there. That's in February. And then my goal is to stay as consistent as I was at the end of 2025.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's gonna be a lot of music getting dropped. Trying to stay on top of my content, videos, coming up with new merch ideas. And man,
I need a Reese hoodie.
just trying to go OD on everything, brother.
That's dope, bro. Yeah. I think we're pretty much there. I got some more questions, but we might have to do a part 2 on this, bro. We're gonna have to.
I'm with it, bro. Listen, don't threaten me.
And we're gonna have to pull up to some of the shows and everything else. And
don't threaten me with a good time, man. I'm always with it.
I'll fuck with you, bro, for sure.
I appreciate it, bro.
That's what I say, bro.
I appreciate it, bro.
So I appreciate you guys for coming. So new, it's an album, right? EP.
The EP. It's a new EP. Have a Nice Day. End of January. I don't have an exact release date yet, but just be looking at the end of January. Have a Nice Day. It's Mick Foley inspired.
You like wrestling, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, we gotta get this podcast.
Yeah.
We gotta talk to wrestling, bro.
Hey, listen, we could do a whole podcast on
That's
wrestling.
wild. You really?
Love wrestling. Like the cover of the album or the EP is my face with the Foley mask on. I literally have a song called Foley Mask on the what's the name. Also, shout out to Chili Chill. He mixed and mastered that project. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
and he's a wrestling fan. I like him even more now.
Yeah.
No, but thank you guys so much. We'll catch up some more though. We got more podcasts to come, more interviews to do.
For sure.
So I really appreciate you guys for coming through.
Absolutely,
man. Thanks for having us, bro.
Yeah, stay tuned. All his social links will be in the bio. I can add yours if you want it, but I'm gonna make sure. All the information will be down in the bio. So click the links in the bio. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, the whole 9. Appreciate you guys for watching.
Young.